Yo, what up, squad? It's your boy C's from the CZLife.com. And man, oh man, today is the day, the summit. Like I mentioned in previous videos, this was just an idea, right? That just was held in my mind long enough for it to manifest itself. You know, and it's not just my idea. It's like a collective idea, collective movement. It's an amazing, amazing feat, man. And I am just so excited to see what else is to come. But this is the very first step in what's to come. All right, so today is that beautiful day. So strap on your seatbelts. I'm gonna need to do the same, and let's get it. All right, yo, what up? We are here at the summit. My man Mike pulled up early. I like to be early, especially for the fact that we're actually putting the event on. If it was somebody else's event, I probably would have been like 10 minutes late, but I was like, yo, this is the very first one, so we gotta show up and represent. We got the awesome coach that is Coach Urso.
Yes, sir.
Back in the building. And yeah, we're gonna introduce you to the team. This is gonna be the second time that all of us been together, right? Yeah, so second time, all of us live together in the flesh. So it's gonna be a momentous occasion. I told you this already, very momentous. I love it, can't wait. Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Zach,
What's up?
another member, what up?
What's up, everybody? We're gonna have a great event tonight. Can't wait.
Yeah, so another member of the mastermind. This is the second time that all of us has congregated together, and it's for an amazing, amazing event. I can't wait, man. I was tossing and turning last night. I don't know about you.
I sure was.
I was just like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
And the night before.
It's like Christmas morning, man. And it's awesome because this is something that we can create often, right?
Yeah.
So how great would it be to create Christmas morning every day?
Unreal.
Or
Unreal.
hey, so looking forward to it. We're about to roll out, waiting on for the rest of the members to arrive, right? And then we'll just introduce you to each and every one of them once again.
So I guess I'll just like hang out up front of the security and just kind of buzz people in.
Wow, man. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, this is dope. Wow.
So I figure.
Oh, look at the golf suite. Wow.
So this is, you know, we have full access, obviously. So this is where I asked them to set up for us. Yeah. Looks like the microphone's right over there.
Oh, so we're gonna be in this room, guys. Oh. Wow. Man, this is amazing.
Hey, check out the old bank vault door right there. It's still intact. This is an old
Oh, we gotta give you guys a full tour, man. This is amazing. Oh man. All right, so I'm thinking about setting up the camera right here. Right? We just take this seat.
Check 1, 2.
We could take this seat
I'll take a look at that. I'm just gonna hit the restroom. Yeah, go ahead.
right here. And yeah, just work it out. All right, so we're about to handle some logistics. We'll check back in once people start to roll in and we start in the panel discussion, all right? We are early, right? And then look at my man Zach, wasted no time getting his swing on.
What do you mean wasting no time? I was already in here for 10 minutes. I mean, this is late.
This is late, yeah, it's pretty much late. Anyway, so we're just chilling. This is just an awesome, like I could only imagine Super Bowl parties. Like, yeah, we gotta host some more events here, man. This is like prime. Anyway, Coach Urso, my mentor / founding member as well. Like, just awesome manifestation, man. I just can't wait for people to start rolling
It's all
in.
coming to fruition, man. All you gotta do is take action.
That's it.
Take action on the thoughts. That's it.
That's it, man. That is it. Literally, that is it. Look at my man. Let's go. Let's see that swing real quick. Come on. Oh. All right, peeps. Garrett,
We
you've
made
seen
it.
her. Yeah, she's made it.
We've made it. Oh, Mike disappeared.
Oh yeah, Mike.
This is the manifestation.
Exactly.
It's
Like
so exciting.
it's here. It's physical. We can
Yeah.
actually touch it.
The
Right?
chairs are gorgeous.
I know, man. Big everything.
Hi.
Darlene.
Hi.
So you heard about me talking about a project a
Yes,
lot, right?
yeah.
So she was one of the projects I was working on.
Awesome.
So
Nice to meet you.
another trainer extraordinaire.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, don't be humble. Don't be humble.
Oh my god.
Darlene in the house. High five. So she came to support and kick it and get to learn about what we got going on and everything. So super excited. We got about 3-4 more members to join us. 3 more.
Yeah.
3 more members.
And then people to fill these seats.
Yeah, what time is it? So Naomi, Mike, Billy, Garrett, and right there, Tara. So that's the whole mastermind team. We're just chilling, relaxing behind the scene. And Mike D'Angelo in the building. What up, what up, what up? And Chi, my man Chi just came up, pulling up. Awesome. All right, so right now we're just settling in, awaiting people's arrival. It is 6 p.m. now, 20 minutes before we are live. And, oh yeah, wait up, I forgot Zach, right there. I gotta forget Zach. No, I can't forget Zach. Anyway, yeah, so everybody's settling in, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right. Good job, guys. Yeah, this is thank you. All right.
That was almost like
Meet anybody here tonight? Shake
peace
your
be
hands.
with you and kind of thing. It's feeling good.
Awesome. All right.
I felt like just a little
Didn't it?
class clown right now.
Peace be with you.
I'm gonna be the one that gets in trouble.
So, I would like to introduce our panel for this evening. So the panel that you have in front of you today is another idea that I had, and this idea was also held in my mind long enough to physically manifest itself in your physical presence right here. A lot of these things, concepts is like ideas, manifestations, all of that stuff, right? So I'm going to quickly introduce to you how I know them, and then I'll let them introduce themselves to you as well. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Billy. So Billy hopped in, he slid into my DMs, ladies and gentlemen. And he realized that I was an independent trainer, right? And with independent trainers come space that you need, right? So my man, he opened up a couple of studios in the downtown Crossing area, and he reached out to me. He's like, hey, I have this awesome space that I just opened, and come check it out. So I came to check it out, and quickly, we began just a friendship, a quick little friendship. And every single day, I would see him at the gym that we train at. I'm like, hey man, yo, we should form this mastermind group. It would be awesome and build, advance our careers. And he was like, yeah, I'm all for it. Like, let's do it. And then Garrett, funny how I met Garrett. So one of my clients was supposed to go to an event, an all women's event, right? Women empowerment event. And I was supposed to be like the date, right? To kind of help usher her along in meeting other female entrepreneurs. But the date stood me up. So I was the only guy at this event.
And you fit right in.
The only guy at this event. And then we kind of got to talking, and I told her about the mastermind as well. And she was like, that's such a great idea. And just kept her in mind. And then Mike Urso, we used to work together, right? He's been my mentor since I started working at the same institution that we kind of graduated from, right? I'm not gonna name them, they shall remain nameless. And I kind of mentioned to him as well, like, hey, we should build this mastermind. Now, he was the big instrument in it, because at that point, I was just all talk, right? It was like, yo, like, he's like, yo, come on, make it happen. Like, if it's just the two of us, we'll just go on and collect members as we go along, but let's make it happen. So then I set the deadline. He told me that on a Thursday, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna reach out to everyone that I can or came into my circle of influence and tell them like, hey, we're gonna make this happen. Tuesday is gonna be our very first call. So very big instrument into putting this together. Naomi, we used to work together as well, same institution. She actually, same institution. Most of you
No
in this
names
audience,
mentioned.
yeah, no names mentioned. But we used to be there, and her and Garrett had a relationship together. So they worked for the same company. So after our very first meeting, she was the actual last member to join. And since then, we never looked back. And then we have Tara right over here. And we worked at the same studio, small studio in the South End. And I was telling her the same thing, like, hey, I told you about this mastermind before, and now we have a deadline, Tuesday. It's going to, let's make it happen. Can you make the 2 p.m. call? She was like, I'll be there. And then my man, Zach, who was introduced to me by Coach Urso as well. And he was the last piece to the puzzle. Then, last but not least, we hopped on that very first call, introduced ourselves to each and every one of us, and quickly we realized, like, man, this is a powerful idea. What can we do with just the 7 of us, right? And a few weeks later, literally, like, when is it, December, November? Yeah, we created, since then, we created the Fitpro Development League. Now, this league that we created is for the advancement of fitness professionals, right? We're here to develop each other. And entrepreneurship is a journey and contribution, right? So our contribution to the community was creating the community. Now, we want to give you our little story, our little history on who we are, what it is that we do, and how can we contribute, and then we'll turn it over to you guys as well. See exactly what questions, thoughts, concerns you may have, and hopefully with this first summit, we can have another clear idea on how we can advance this community as well. All right, so first up, we got my man, Zach. He's gonna introduce himself to you and tell him what it is that you do.
Hey everybody, super pumped to be sitting here in front of you all, sitting in front of one of my old mentors here, Brandon Kohler. It's a little funny, but it's really cool. So I'm Zach Schlein, I'm an independent personal trainer. I'm also the founder and CEO of a corporate wellness startup called Posture Break. I'm also a proud member of the Fitpro Development League.
Yes!
Oh, that was great. Hi, I'm Tara. I am a personal trainer. I've been in the industry for 17 years. I own my own business, currently rebranding, so I don't have a name yet, but I am a CEO of my own business. I am a holistic health counselor and a yoga instructor. I also have 2 kids, happily married and live in Cambridge.
Hi everyone, I am Naomi. I am an independent personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer about 10 years. After working in a couple institutions, I went out on my own about 2 years ago. Never looked back. Best decision I ever made. This group was also a great decision. I have a lot of things in the works. I think being an independent trainer gives you a lot more flexibility, creativity to kind of do what you want, think outside the box, and we'll get into that later. And yeah, I work and train downtown Boston, South End, Back Bay area for the most part, and we're psyched you're here.
Yeah, I would echo what Naomi said. I'm Mike, and I think I'm a solo entrepreneur, solopreneur, I guess you can say, just working for myself, and do personal training privately, nutrition coaching, and I also do some coach consulting as well, because most of my previous experience in the industry is in gym management, personal training management. So it's a great opportunity to be able to help, support, develop other trainers as well. And yeah, I'm very excited about this journey because, like Caesar said, it kind of started from nothing. It kind of started as a thought, and we just decided to put it together. And I can say we'll get into it a little bit later today, but just being part of a group of people who are pushing you every week and holding you accountable to the ideas you have that you're trying to execute on, and having people, looking after you and saying, have you done it yet, has been instrumental in me just moving forward. The last, I would say, 3 months, I've pushed myself forward through taking action, probably more so than the last 3 years, simply because of this group. So.
Hey guys, my name's Garrett. I'm not from here. I'm from the Midwest originally. I like to identify that way. I'm a portfolio lifestyle enthusiast. If I speak specifically about fitness, today I am a Barry's Bootcamp instructor. You could call me an independent trainer, but I'm not practicing. Maybe one client a month, which is great because if I want to turn up that dial, I can, but I haven't been because I've been doing real estate development for Cafe Nero. I'm sure you've seen them around Boston. And fitness professionals, maybe some in this room. And I wrote a book, and I do fitness coaching with Naomi on an app called Move With. So you can work out to my voice if you don't, if you like it. And I recently started a podcast.
Just changed your voice there.
I know, it sounds really creepy to say.
Which
the word.
voice?
Anyway, I'm really excited to be here because when I moved here, a year into moving here, I was fired from a corporate job, completely out of the blue. I had no idea what I was doing. I was going through a breakup, and they gave me 60 days to decide if I could, what job I would take. And I essentially just ramped up my online business and picked up more clients and trained at random gyms and really owned the independent trainer hat. So for me, I want to help the independent trainers out there who needed this, or who need this one, like how I needed it. So.
Hey guys, I'm Billy. I am a personal trainer. I worked at Equinox because I'm going to name the institution. So I worked at Equinox for about 2 years, and then I left there, went independent. I was on my own, just in buildings around Boston. And then in 2017, I opened up the first Novus Fit studio, and then I opened up the second one last year. And they're private, independent, or they're meant for independent trainers, but they're private one-on-one training studios in downtown Crossing, across from TJ Maxx, that trainers can rent out on an hourly basis that they can bring private clients to. So this group is a big part of, or this resonates well with my message that the goal is to help support people that are looking to be entirely independent or independent on the side of a different job or whatever it might be for them. And the goal is to create a community to support each other, because even if we're not in a big box gym where we have that community already set, we like to have something to rely on each other for. So that's it.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Okay, and this is the panel and the team, guys. So this is, as I mentioned, the Project X mastermind. Project X pretty much sounds pretty cool, right? It's like awesome. There was also a Project X movie I just found out about, which I'm like, bummer, we can't kind of trademark it. But Project X Mastermind is like a group of like-minded individuals seeking advancement, one clear goal, right? And one of the goals was for us to advance us as a fitness industry, right? So how do we do that? Right? How do we advance the community? Well, with ideas, right? So, first idea was to advance each other. And this is one of the reasons why I helped create this group, right? Is because I was at a position where I was pretty much with the old model, or pretty much the existing model. So the existing model within the personal trainer industry, those who are new trainers or those who are veteran trainers, there's this one model that we constantly have to adhere to. And that is, you have that 5 a.m. wake-up call, and then you go service your client or help serve your client. So you're essentially trading your hour for $1, right? There's nothing wrong with that. We do get paid pretty well for what we do. But the only problem that is you run out of time, right? You can't really advance too much. So it was come up with an idea where we can create a new model, because you never fight the existing model. You just create a new one until the old one is obsolete, right? So one of the, what we're gonna introduce you to, what I'm gonna hopefully introduce you to, is this new model that that we dreamed up or came up with, and we'll leave it off to the floor to help, or to leave it to the floor for any questions regarding this new model that I speak of. Right, so we're going to go into a quick little questions that I have set for the panel, and then we're going to go with a Q&A, right? And with this Q&A, we get to know you guys a little bit better and what it is that we can do to help serve you, all right? So the first question for the group, got my notes here.